With the Strictly Come Dancing final only a few weeks away and with the first perfect tens logging up on the scoreboard, it could be the body language traits and the psychological appeal that give better clues to the ultimate winner than their dance techniques, says body language expert Judy James. To win Strictly, you have to provide the total package of emotional engagement with the audience as well as sharing some thrilling dance moves. The journey is vital, but overdo the cheese and begin to look fake and no amount of hip swivels will get people picking up their phone to vote. Take a look at my predictions of who will come out top and which star could be facing the axe if their dance partner doesn't stop outshining them. Ellie Taylor and Johannes Radebe, these two get a perfect 10 for their relationship signals and their chemistry together. Their dances are suffering though, and it's Ellie's levels of inhibition that seem to be the fault. Despite her potential and despite Johannes's loving reassurance signals, "Look at me, Ellie, I am proud of you." Ellie's body language signals of confidence are dipping dangerously. Ellie's eye contact with Johannes was about a third of her normal face, gazing on it takes two, suggesting she is feeling ashamed that she might be letting him down. Her wide eye expression suggests excitement when it is teamed with her wide smile, but with her mouth smile vanishing it looks more like an expression of fear. Her smile is now a rigidly performed lightning smile rather than a signal of fun. Verdict: Ellie is great, but she needs to focus greedily on the glitter ball rather than gloomily gazing at the next dance-off. 5/10 for a win. Hamza Yassin and Jovita Gistal. Hamza's confidence signals have grown steadily recently to the point where he is often taking charge in the relationship. His head-lowering, sweet smile signals of humility are what won the audience's hearts, but now we're seeing more high-status precision and steeping gestures as he speaks, and he will often explain dance moves to Rylan as though he is the professional. His dancing improves weekly and he is consistently pulling off the surprises, like his lifts or his African routine, that get jaws dropping. The psychology of starting as a perceived underdog and then thrilling people weekly but suggesting there is more to come will ensure votes. He's the non-theatrical option too, which makes him relatable. Jovita says he will bring the passion to now, and if he's taking on Giovanni's role as romantic lead during their routines he could be unbeatable. Verdict: the perfect psychological blend for a win. His only problem will be if he gets the kind of horrendous comedy routine that scuppers everyone's chances. 10/10 for a win. Will Mellor and Nancy Shue. Will likes to look relaxed and confident on It Takes Two, but his body language suggests he is like a coiled spring inside, with a series of thigh rubs and self-diminishing, self-comfort rituals hinting at inner panic prompted by his desire to get everything perfect. His chemistry with Nancy is negligible and he tends to sit turned away from her, although he clearly has high levels of respect for her skills. His gesticulation, which is illustrative and emphatic with his hands at chest level when he talks, shows he might overthink every aspect of this competition in a bid to win it. As a result, he's hitting a bit of a brick wall by letting his bid for perfection and his tendency to worry to get in the way of his natural charisma. Verdict: Will is great, but he's missing the wow factor that he would need to win a competition where standards of dance are now so high. 6/10 for a win. Floriste and Vito Coppola. Their chemistry as a couple has changed dramatically and their ability to swap status and roles is outstanding. Vito has grown from showing body language signals of an immature alpha ego, and a competitive relationship with Fleur, to having the maturity and generosity to step back during the routine on Saturday and let Fleur be the total star of the show because he wanted to showcase her talent. floor is the most exciting dancer on the show, but primarily when she is doing a Beyoncé tribute act. Her body language is all swings and roundabouts depending on the weekly highs and lows, which for her have been extreme. Verdict: if she can pull an on Beyoncé bass 10 out of the bag now, she could win the competition. 8/10 for a win. Molly Reinford and Carlos Ghosn. Molly has done everything right, but her chemistry with Carlos is very low, despite the fact they seem to be friendly. Both use the body language of excited, keen as puppies to please children, but this has often been seen as a bit stage school when she needed to shrug off her CBBC persona and show more of an emotional journey to win. There is another problem creeping in though. In a bid to get them through to the final, a desperate Carlos seems to be out dancing Molly in their routines. This showcases his talent but diminishes hers. Verdict: Carlos needs to unleash some grown-up emotions in Molly and let her shine more in their routines. Do they have anything to pull out of the bag for a win though? Possibly not. 4/10 for a win. Helen Skelton and Gorka Marquez. This was possibly the best matched pairing of a series where pairings have been odd at best and bizarre in some cases. Their brother-slash-sister vibe makes them look like a real ballroom couple, and now that Helen seems to have got through her emotional backstory and emerged with confidence, signals that look off the scale they are in with a chance of winning if they can nail a jaw-dropping routine. Verdict: their problem is that they are very traditionally strictly when viewers appear hungry for something new and less stereotypical. Plus, they lack the body language of romance and passion out there on the floor when they should be creating goosebumps. 7/10 for a win. Kim Marsh and Graziano Di Prima. Kim's had every drama, emotion and now possible disaster thrown at her, and hopefully her current illness won't mean she can't end the series. Her body language signals have reflected every stage of that drama, although it also suggests she is making constant decisions to fight back and be strong. Her willpower looks obvious in the intensity of her signals on and off the dance floor, but she is only looking like an option for viewers who like to sob for their contestants rather than laugh and cheer. Verdict: hopefully she will return, but her little brother vibe with Graziano has robbed their routines of some of the romance and passion they needed to bring. 5/10 for a win.